Most entrepreneurs have many great talents, but they often think they can do it all. Well, by trying to do every task in the company yourself, you can really put your growth ambitions on the curb. So I'm going to help you get some of those tasks off your plate in just a minute. Hi, I'm Victoria Downing and welcome to Power Tips TV, where we share tips, tactics, and techniques to help you build a strong, profitable remodeling company. When you made the decision to go out on your own and start a remodeling company, I'm sure you thought, I can do it all until this thing really gets rolling. But undoubtedly, there were a list of tasks that you either didn't want to handle or didn't know how to do. But regardless of whether you're a $500,000 company or a $5 million company, one thing remains the same. The less time that the owner, you, have to focus on strategy, the slower the company's growth. Conversely, the more the owner, you, are able to work on the business instead of doing tasks that others can handle, like being the lead carpenter on a project, for example, the faster you'll make the progress you want. As always, the solution is to hire the help you need. But for some, a new hire just isn't in the budget quite yet. Other times, the task may not necessitate a full-time employee. Things like graphic design or search engine optimization come to mind. A great solution to these scenarios is outsourcing. Outsourcing allows you to get things off your plate without adding to the high expense and the burden of a W-2 employee. And with less on your plate, you get more time to focus on generating income for the business. For years, outsourcing was a strategy reserved for big business, but the internet has made this a viable option for all businesses. Done right, outsourcing can make a powerful impact on your growth, productivity, and bottom line. So you may be thinking, that's great, Victoria, but how do I do that? Well, I'm going to share 3 outsourcing websites that could serve as a steady stream of trusted workers to make your business run smoother and more professionally. Number 1, Guru.com. At the time of this recording, Guru had over 3.4 million freelance services being offered over a dozen categories, such as web, IT, graphic design, writing, engineering, architecture, and even legal. Posting a project for freelancers to accept is completely free. The cool thing about Guru is that unlike other sites that have a listing of posted projects for freelancers to wade through, Guru will send you a list of qualified gurus that fulfill the requirements you've set for your project. So you can choose to send invitations for quotes and decide who to ignore. Guru also lets you restrict locations, so if you're only interested in US-based gurus, that's not a problem. We've used Guru.com with great success. Another service we've used successfully is Elance, boasting over 4.2 million freelancers and nearly 1.4 billion in work done to date. Elance is considered the top freelance site by many. Services include programming, design, writing, admin, engineering, and so on. What Elance does that's different than most sites out there is that while most of them have a payment method based on pay upon completion via escrow, Elance allows you to customize milestones that offer smaller payments to freelancers so they complete the project you contracted them for. This lets you keep tabs on the work. You can see that they're on track, and it keeps them working diligently on your project. Number 3, Fiverr.com. Fiverr is a fast-growing up-and-comer site. And as its name implies, Fiverr centers around projects that you're working on in increments of $5. Unlike the first 2 sites I've mentioned, Fiverr doesn't have you post in a project. Instead, the freelancer posts projects and you look through and find one that's right for you. So, for example, one of the freelancers on Fiverr might say, I will edit 5 minutes of video for $5. Or another crazy person might say, I'll hold a sign for your company on the freeway for 5 minutes for $5. They post what they will do for you, and you pick the one that's right. If you've seen our movie-style trailer for the upcoming relaunch of Remodelers University, then you've seen a Fiverr's work firsthand. Mark Harari, our marketing director, hired username Mel Shiner to perform the voiceover. I think you'll agree that he did a phenomenal job. And if you didn't see the trailer, stick around till the end and we'll share it with you then. Now on to a side note. Don't think it's all butterflies and gumdrops out there. There are certainly duds, and although we've had many good experiences with our freelance projects, there have been some busts. So as the saying goes, buyer beware. Use the rating systems that the individual sites have set up to lower your risk, and get rid of shoddy work. Of course, there are many, many more freelance sites out there. Odesk.com, peopleperhour.com, freelancer.com, the list goes on and on. But since we've only used these 3, I thought it best to stick with what we've known. If you've had any experience with any freelance sites I didn't mention, please share them with our community in the comment box below. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe to Power Tips today. Lastly, if you're not a member of Remodelers Advantage yet, please visit our website at remodelersadvantage.com and join the thousands of industry pros who are part of RA Nation. Thanks, and we'll see you next Thursday. Many entrepreneurs, most entrepreneurs, but regardless of whether you're a $500,000 company or a $5 million company, I'm like, huh? What is it I'm supposed to say here? Well, I'm going to share 3 outsourcing websites that can serve as a... Go fast. Fiverr is a fast group. Fiverr... Man, going fast. Had a little flub there. You want me to redo that?
Right there.
All right, this is it. And now, here's that trailer we promised you earlier.
In a world where remodelers give away free estimates willy-nilly, and where those seemingly innocent estimates turn into a deadly race to the bottom. In a land where remodelers work over 70 hours a week, one company has been there to save them. But a new wind was about to blow, and the one company that made a difference is about to make a difference again. This summer, the halls of Remodelers University are about to get even better. And by better, I don't mean worse. That's street talk for improved. What I'm saying is, Remodelers University is improving. So, let's move on. This summer, experience what it truly means to earn more and work less. Registered trademark. Bad business practices? It's payback time. This time, it's for real.